welcome everyone out there in Viewerland in Facebook. Happy Monday, August 18th. I'm Andy Phillips, host of the Music Makers Open Mics, virtual and in person. And tonight is our virtual open mic. Yea, verily, aren't we glad? And we have a really fine cast of characters with us tonight. I think we're having a little bit of a technical difficulty with Carl and Dent Goodman. Not sure we're going to be able to get that resolved. So what we are going to be doing is we will go in order of everybody else. Mike Berman is going to come on at the end. He gave me the heads up that he will be a little bit late, but that is fine. I appreciate him doing that. I just want to go around the room because we've got one new person, the bass clef guy, Zach Taylor. Nice to have you with us. Welcome, Zach. So in order, I'm just going to go around since what you're seeing may be different than what I am seeing. Gary Kromirs. Hello, Gary Kromirs.
How's it going, Andy?
Good. And for those of you that may not know it, for each of you, if you just say where you're coming from, just so people get a sense for where our fine cast of characters is, because this is the fun part. We get people from all over the country. So where are you from, Gary?
I'm in the Hudson Valley.
Yay, Hudson Valley representing. And then Ethan Campbell flying down south.
Great to be here. I'm in north central Florida, 15 minutes from the Atlantic shore.
Yay.
I've been here about 4 years.
Beauteous. Welcome, Ethan. And then Roger Silverberg coming back up north.
Yes, north from where you were before, but yes, Huntington, Long Island. And
yeah, north.
Happy to be here.
Glad to have you here, Roger.
Yeah.
And then just going a little bit northwest, we're visiting Kevin Thomas.
Yes, it's always good to be here, and I'm in Rockland County, New York.
Excellent. Glad you're with us, Kevin. And then back down to the island to see Hank Stone.
Hi, I'm from Patchogue, Long Island.
Yay, Islanders. And then after Hank, we're going all the way out west to New Mexico to see Jacques Dorier.
Hello, everybody. I'm glad to be here.
Nice to have you with us, Jacques.
Sorry?
Nice to have you with us.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm just saying, I ended up in Albuquerque because I took the wrong bus from France.
That's too funny. Well, we're glad you found us anyway.
Thank you. I was saying.
And then, Zach, where are you from, my friend?
I'm from Lynchburg, Virginia.
All right. Welcome.
Thank you.
How did you find out about our open mic?
Facebook. Found it on Facebook.
Excellent. Well, glad you are with us. Welcome.
Glad to be here.
Looking forward to having you play with us. And then Wayne Pearson.
Yeah, hi, Andy. Good to be back. I'm maybe the only person on a peninsula. I'm on the Delmarva Peninsula in the eastern shore of Maryland. What seems like a beautiful fall day. We're in the low 70s.
Yeah, isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah,
It's a
great.
spectacular day. And then Bunny Barnes. Hello, Bunny.
Hi, and good to be here tonight. I'm coming from the east side of Pennsylvania in Sellersville, right outside of Philadelphia.
Yay. Beautiful area. And then Mike Berman is flying in all the way from California, and he will be with us later. His plane is landing. we will be hearing from Mike later on. So without further ado, thank you to each of you for being here tonight, and we'll get the show on the road, and we'll start off with Gary. I'm going to put Gary in the spotlight for everyone, and if everyone else would mute. Gary, you're on, bud.
Okay, I am on.
There you are.
There I be. Okay. Well, she's up against the register with an apron and a spatula with yesterday's deliveries and the tickets for the bachelors. She's a moving violation from her conch down to her shoes, but it's just an invitation to the blues. And you feel just like Cagney. She looks like Rita Hayworth at the counter of the Schwab's drugstore. You wonder if she might be single. She's a loner and likes to mingle. Got to be patient and pick up a clue. She said, how you gonna like 'em? Over medium or scrambled, and you say, anyway's the only way. Be careful not to gamble on a guy with a suitcase and a ticket, getting out of here in a tired bus station in an old pair of shoes. This ain't nothing but an invitation to the blues. But you can't take your eyes off her. Get another cup of Java. It's just the way she pours it for you, joking with the customers. Mercy, mercy, Mr. Percy, there ain't nothing back in Jersey but a broken down jalopy of a man I left behind, and a dream that I was chasing, a battle with booze and an open invitation to the blues. But she used to have a sugar daddy and a candy apple caddy and a bank account and everything. Accustomed to the finer things, he probably left her for a socialite, and he didn't love her except at night. And then he's drunk and never even told her that he cared. So they took the registration and the car keys and her shoes and left her with an invitation to the blues. 'Cause there's a Continental Trailways leaving local bus tonight. Good evening, you can have my seat. I'm sticking around here for a while. Get me a room at the Squire. The filling station's hiring, and I can eat here every night. What the hell have I got to lose? I got a crazy sensation. Go or stay, now I gotta choose, and I'll accept your invitation to the blues.
Very nice.
Yeah, that was killer.
That's an original, right? That's yours.
Not mine.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Wish it was.
We'll leave that under wraps.
Yeah. All right.
I hate to do that. It's just YouTube's getting.
Well, that's good. I picked something out that everybody knew, so. This is not an original either. street away. And there's a piece of gum just waiting for a ride on someone's feet today. And tonight I'll be walking home alone. Well, there's a million things I said, and twice as many that I didn't say. Yeah. And I remember an afternoon, a broken coffee cup and some Broadway tune. And I shook her hand and I said, okay. So now as I stroll by some skinny dog left outside without a bone, and tonight I'll be walking home alone. Yeah, and tonight I'll be walking home alone. Funny how one afternoon can make two people stop and say that all the time they spent together really didn't mean that much anyway. No, not much. Except a sink full of dirty dishes and a picture in a drawer and a hairbrush on the table and a hole punched in a door. And if she were here right now, I'd tell her things I never told her before. Clock, and I get up fast and draw the curtain on a brand new day. I can't wait to get this cast up. Telephone's dead, guess I turned it off today. I turn the key on the mailbox slide. I'm looking for a letter, but bills is all I got. And even the cat she left me with is going out with someone else. So put another quarter in the jukebox, Pete, but don't play the one with the sad trombone, 'cause tonight I'll be walking home alone. Yes, tonight I'll be walking home alone.
Nice.
Very nice.
Gary Kromirs.
Wow. Yes.
Good stuff, man. Vintage. All right. Thank you, man. Always nice to have you here.
Nice to be here. Thanks, Sandy.
Thank you, Aaron. That was great.
We are going to go down south and we're going to find Ethan Campbell. And Ethan, you are in the spotlight, sir.
I like being in the spotlight.
It suits you.
It's easy for me to look at myself, you know. This first song I'm going to do is a song that I actually did write. 1, 2. And it's called Call Me. Call me anytime. Call me in the nick of time. Call me if you know my name. It's always the same, like the wind in the trees, or a cloud that flees from the force of a storm. See me in your dreams, see me like 1,000 schemes, see me, whatever that means. If you can't see it all, it's just over the wall, and it turns all around. Touch me if you have time. Touch me if you wanna know my mind. Touch me without touching hands, but don't make any plans. There's nowhere to go, so take it slow. There's no way to know which way to go, and so we go wherever we go, wherever we go. Call me if you have a rhyme. Call me, don't blow my mind. Call me anything at all. Don't forget to call. You once had it all, but it turns all around, and it turns all around, it turns all around, back to where we began. It turns all around, where we began is where we begin.
Wow, very nice.
Thanks so much.
Like that.
Yeah, I think I played that one time here a couple months ago. Still pretty new. This next song I'm gonna do is top secret. I cannot divulge. I'm not at liberty to divulge any pertinent information about this next song.
Isn't it cool being a keeper of
Except
secrets?
I also wrote this one. No. Anonymous. This is from Trad. Okay. I can't start the song without saying what it is. You know, I keep getting that reflex and having to go whoop whoop. Okay. You're a certain kind of woman, I'm a different kind of man. I've tried to make you love me, I've tried to find a spark of a flame that burned but somehow turned to smoke rings in the dark. Loneliness within me takes a heavy toll, and it burns as slow as whiskey through an empty aching soul. The night is like a dagger, long and cold and sharp, as I sit here on the front steps smoke rings in the dark. I know I must be going, 'cause love's already gone. And all I'm taking with me are the pieces of my heart. And all I'll leave are smoke rings in the dark. Wind blows where it wants to. The rain falls where it will. Everything on earth goes somewhere, but I swear we'll stand still. So I'm not gonna wake you. I'll go easy on your heart. I'll just touch your face and drift away like smoke rings in the dark. I know I must be going, 'cause love's already gone. All I'm taking with me are pieces of my heart. All I'll leave are smoke rings in the dark. I know I must be going, 'cause love's already gone. All I'm taking with me are the pieces of my heart. All I'll leave are smoke rings in the dark. All I'll leave are smoke rings in the dark. All I'll leave are smoke rings in the dark.
Nicely done.
Thanks
Good
so much.
song there. Good song, Ethan Campbell.
Thank you very much.
Nice to have you with us.
Great to be here. Lovely to be here.
So we're going to take a trip back up north. We are going to find Roger Silverberg. And Roger, you are in the spotlight, sir. There you are.
I just saw a flash on the screen. I had a request from Bunny to flash the Mando, which I'm not going to be playing tonight, but
Sounds nice.
but I am going to be playing piano tonight, so here we
Yay.
go. It's all good. This song called Another Man's Name. It's the story about an ordinary man. Let's call him Steve, he does the best he can. He's got a good job, has a steady girl, does all the right things to show her that she is his world. They go out to dinner maybe twice a month for no special reason, and share a bottle of that Cabernet wine. When she's 2 glasses down is when she starts to unwind. Then she calls him by another man's name, caught unaware, didn't think she'd say it. Is he the lover who tonight shares the bed, if another man's name is somewhere stuck in her head? Let's get it straight. What's on the menu's not the point of their date. It's one-to-one time that'll help them forget 18 years filled with mainly regrets. That little laugh she does when she's in the mood is a sign there'll be sparks tonight in their bedroom. But then she calls him by another man's name, shot through her heart, shot through his brain. It's not enough for him to just share a bed, if enough man's name is somewhere stuck in her head. He can't conceive how that one little word could be stuck in the bed. She called him by another man's name, caught unaware, didn't think she'd say it. Is Steve the lover who tonight shares the bed, when another man's name is somewhere stuck in her head?
Very nice.
Another
job.
man's name. I'm trying to bring that one out. That's not a new song. That's about 15 years ago that I wrote that. So I'm
That's a
starting
good
to
song,
play
man.
it again.
That's a very good song.
All right. This one's a little more contemporary. It's not my song. I've got a show that I'm co-producing at Bartini Bar on Long Island on Saturday, September 13th.
Nice.
and it's a salute to some great departed, fairly recently singer-songwriters. And I'm going to do one of those songs right now. Now if you're feeling salty, well, I'm your tequila. You got the freedom, well, I've got the time. There ain't nothing sweeter than naked emotion. So you show me yours, hon, and I'll show you mine. No, ma'am, I know this ain't nothing you ain't ever been used to. You with your rings on your fingers and time on your hands. But no, in changing direction. You know you be someone I'm lucky to find. Now if you're feeling salty, well, I'm your tequila. If you got your freedom, well, I've got the time. There ain't nothing sweeter than naked emotion. So you show me yours, hon, and I'll show you mine. Darling, though I know that you wish you were the answer to mine. But darling, if this ain't nothing but a change in direction, Lord knows you'd be someone I'm lucky to find. So if you're feeling salty, well, I'm your tequila. If you're feeling lonely, now I got the time. There ain't nothing sweeter than naked emotion. Then you show me yours, son, and I'll show you mine. Now there ain't nothing sweeter than naked emotion. So you show me yours, son, and I'll show you mine.
Good stuff. Roger Silverberg.
Yeah, and that's the first time I tried it without putting a lyric sheet in front of me. So
That's
if I did a little whiffle, there you go.
Good job. Good job, Roger.
Thank you.
All right, let's go over and we're going to find Kevin Thomas. Kevin, I see you there, buddy.
Right on.
And you are in the spotlight, my friend.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess I'll do one original and one sort of borrowed. So we'll start with the original. Now, there were 3 different versions of the song, so this is the one I stuck with, and so it's called Easy Money Number 3.
I love it already.
When you spend your life hand over fist, it's easy to feel life's being missed. Payday comes with the flick of a wrist. Dreams delayed with time dismissed. They make more than the enemy, even if they once knew the jealousy. The widening, the dichotomy, the rich, the poor, and the empathy makes you wish for another's destiny. No such thing as easy money. No such thing as easy money. You can try for the fairway, find the rough. Whoever loves money never has enough. It seems like money makes the world go around. Certain family trees always keep the crown. But if the market falls, who will be around? Be careful what you wish for when you're down. Having more might seem real nice when they got steak and you got rice. And you know you can't live life twice, but not being grateful is a one true vice. Greed and envy through their device. They're not the ones who hold the dice. Well, they bake the cake, yet they own your slice. But a kingdom soul doesn't have a price. No such thing as easy money. No such thing as easy money. You can own a home and be homeless. True wealth doesn't count what you possess. It just mirrors what you profess.
Nice. Good stuff. Good message.
Right on. So, like I said, the other one is a bit borrowed. I got my new single, "Desperation," out on streaming. Just look for Kevin Thomas. Or you can look for my. I'll put my link up so people can find it. It's a pretty common name, anyways. But I'm gonna give this one a shot.
Awesome.
Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles returning to their faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
sun, here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, here comes the sun. I say, it's alright. It's alright.
Evan Thomas, good job, bud.
Thank you.
Glad to have you with us, man.
Right on.
All right, we are going to take a trip out to the island, and we're going to find Hank Stone. Where is he? There he is. I see him.
There I am.
Hank Stone.
All right. Great job there, Kevin. I love George Harrison, and that was a good version. Yeah. I'm going to start off with a song called Abundance I wrote a couple years ago. She prayed I'd receive abundance. I politely declined. I said, baby, I've already got too much on my plate. But I opened my eyes this morning. I knew what I would find. Amazon delivered a cornucopia at my gate. Too much of everything is too much for me. Whatever happened to one from column A and one from column B? One damn thing at a time. That's how I've always understood it. And if I really had one of everything, where the hell would I put it? So I rented a storage unit to store the many things I bought thinking that I'd use them. Once I got organized, but 22 years later, I have to sell them all to pay the rent. Economy downswings. My silly dreams have been chastised. Too much of everything is too much for me. Whatever happened to one from column A, one from column B? One damn thing at a time. Yeah, that's how I've always understood it. And if I really had one of everything, where the hell would I put it? So I held a yard sale, piled it on tables and on the ground. I put posters up on telephone poles. People came from miles around. They looked at my stuff and they shook their heads in that pitying way that people do. They said, I got the same damn stuff at home. Why should I buy more of it from you? Too much of everything is too much for us all. Whatever happened to being satisfied with a glove, a bat, and a ball? One damn thing after another, with no time to learn to use anything well. And if it's a bunt, and if we can't take anything with us, is this abundance a gift from heaven, or a container ship bound for hell?
Good song, man.
Wow, great song.
Thank you, Mitch. Thank you.
Excellent message. You were wow, I needed that.
I think a lot of people can relate, right?
Oh,
You just
perfect
see
time.
every time they're building something, it's a bank or a drugstore or a storage unit, right?
There you go.
So, as long as I'm in this key, capo on 4, I'm going to do a cover. This is a song I was hearing for years, and I finally decided, yeah, I'd like to learn that. So, it's we'll talk about it later. Leaves are falling just like embers, colors red and gold, they set us on fire, burning just like a moonbeam in our eyes. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blue. Now I am guilty of something I hope you never do, because there is nothing sadder than losing yourself in love. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blue. Now you ask me just to leave you, to go out on my own and get what I need to. You want me to leave behind what I've already had. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blue. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blue.
Hank Stone.
That was fabulous, man.
Good songs, man.
Really great.
Thank you much. Yeah, just want to say that was written by Roland Sally, and, recorded by a lot of people. And,
Yep. Yep.
so
All
thanks
right.
again.
Thank you, Hank. Nice to have you with us, man. And I'm going to go over and find Jacques Dorier. Where is Jacques? There is Jacques.
Somewhere in space.
I found him.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna do 2 originals. The first one I wrote about 3 years ago, and I rarely do it because I don't like to detune my guitar. So to add to aggravation, I decided to do on a 12-string today.
You are a glutton
So
for
it's
punishment.
like it's all suicide, but I'll do it. Hi, Mike. It's called River of Gold. Okay. On a river of gold, I'm drifting away. I'm swimming downstream, downstream to your heart. Morning dew drop from the moving road, quench my thirst for your love on this river of gold. On this river of gold. When the morning sun kisses the sky, it starts to burn, burn in my eyes. Blind man, I'm looking for you, guided by the sound of your love on this river of gold. This river of gold. River of gold, let the mystery of love unfold. Take me back to your shore and tell the one I adore I want more of your Can you hear my voice in the dead of the night? Calling for more of your love on the river of gold. On the river of gold. On the river of gold, I'm drifting away. I'm swimming downstream, downstream to your heart. On the river of gold. On the river of gold. On the river of gold.
Nice song.
Thank you, thank you.
Big sound there.
Real nice.
Yeah, I know. Now I had to retune a 12 string. What am I doing that to myself? I don't know. Fortunately, it's only one set of strings. A little bit of the other one. Hold on. You know, capo and 12 strings. We're getting there.
All you need is a little rain and a temperature change.
You have a good ear, man.
Nice.
It will do.
Close enough.
This is the new song. It's called One Day. Dreams are made of falling stars, caught up in the night. When the morning comes, they must fade away. Once the sun starts to shine, they must plan the place to hide. They must wait one day before coming back again. They must wait one day before coming back again. Silence brings out all the fears ringing in our ear. All the hurt we've ever known. But when the words come out loud, you're not leaving any doubt. They are saying one day everything will be. Original sound. One day everything will be okay. Oh, one day, one day, everything will be okay. Oh, one day, one day, everything will be okay. Sometimes raindrops turn to tears, cold and bittersweet, pouring down sorrow in our home. But the voice in our head keep rejoicing and unchanged. Say one day everything will be okay. One day everything will be okay. Wow.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Okay, I had the original sound off, of course.
That's a keeper.
Thank you, Zoom. Thank you very much.
Right, right. It's got a
Yeah.
mind of its own. Yeah, very good, Jacques, as always.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the risk with.
I know. I don't know how I survived it, but I'm still there. Thank you.
As
glad.
Bunny calls it, the beast. Jacques Dorier. All right, so we're going to go over and we are going to find our new friend Zach Taylor, or Zach Thomas, excuse me. And Zach, Mr. Bassclef, you are going to be in the spotlight. There you are, sir.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to play two originals for you. The first one took me about 5 years to write from start to finish, and I put it on Spotify and Apple Music, wherever you stream music. It's called Castle of Memories. Goes like this.
Nice.
looking all around at all the things that remind me of the simple days and the complex days, the warm days and the colder. Now I'm sitting here with my only fear of getting older. I don't want things to change. I like things the way they are. I don't want things to change. Sometimes it goes way too far. Can it all just stay the same for me? It's crumbling all around me. I was hoping to stay here. Can we please just let it be? Walking through the castle of memories, its hallways are filled with all the things that remind me of my younger days and my happy days. Couldn't hear the sound of the clock tick. Now it's way too late. I see my castles fade. It's torn apart brick by brick. I don't want things to change. I like things the way they are. I don't want things to change. Sometimes it goes way too far. Can it all just stay the same for me? It's crumbling all around me. I was hoping to stay here. Can we please just let it be? Oh, I've got to let it fall. It can't keep me now. I'll break through this wall. I'll let it be. Moving forward now. I don't want things to change. I like things the way they are. I don't want things to change. Sometimes it goes way too far. Can it all just stay the same for me? It's crumbling all around me. I was hoping to stay here. Please just let it be. The castle of memories. The castle of memories.
Nice. Good song, Zach Thomas,
Thank you.
Mr. Bass Clef.
This next song, released a couple years ago. It's called Skeletons. We all have certain things no one should find. We all have certain things we lock away. Throw them in our closets and we keep them locked inside. So there's no use in denying we have skeletons to hide. Trust me, I know you're not flawless. Everything's not okay. I know you didn't keep your promises, and now I'm sorry you have to pay. You weren't trying to hurt anyone, nor so I guess you're trying to say. But in your life was a skeleton. You try to keep it locked away. You can't keep a skeleton in your closet with your knife. One day could get out and ruin your whole life. We all have certain things no one should find. We all have certain things that we lock away. We throw them in our closets and we keep them locked inside. So there's no use in denying we have skeletons to hide. Trust me, I know you can't help it. I know you do it every day. But if you don't even try to quit, soon, I'm sorry, you'll have to pay. May not even be with cash that you'll have to try to pay. It's up to the skeleton in your life. You try to keep it locked away. Can't keep it in a tin with a lid screwed on so tight. 'Cause you're misjudging a skeleton that could ruin your whole life. We all have certain things no keep your skeleton behind your closet door. Just throw it out the window from the third floor. We all have certain things no one should find. We all have certain things we lock away. We throw them in our closets and we keep them locked inside. So there's no use in denying we have skeletons, skeletons, skeletons to hide.
Good song.
Yeah.
Both of them. Both.
Thank you very much.
Very nice.
Glad you found us, man.
I'm glad
Nice
to be
to have you
here.
with us. Come back again.
Yes, sir.
All right, so that was Zach Thomas. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are now going to find Wayne Pearson. There he is.
Okay. Well, hello everybody. Hi Andy. How you doing?
Good. I put the wrong guy in the spotlight. There
Well,
he
that's
is.
okay. I mean, if Mike wants to go first, it's the
No,
evening's young. That's okay. So yeah,
I'm not worthy.
I'd like to do two originals tonight, and these two songs actually go together, and I've never actually played them back to back. And so it was about a year ago. I really felt like I was in a rut. I would write a song, then I would write its first cousin, then I would write its second cousin, and all in the key of G. So I set myself a couple of goals. I said, well, get out of the key of G, do something a little different, and see if you can't write something with some chordal melody. I've always been a huge fan of jazz guitarists that could play chordal melody, and the name that comes up is Joe Pass. I'm no Joe Pass. But anyway, that was the idea. And in the middle, I started thinking, well, how many chords or inversions could I actually put into a song? And I came up with 25. So this is an instrumental, and it's called Escape, and it goes something like this.
Very tasty.
Awesome.
Really nice.
Thank you. Thank you. So, I was fairly happy with that song, and then I just started to think, well, 25. 25 is a good number. Can I do more? Can I do more? So I started fooling around, again, outside of the key of G. This is an A minor. I started fooling around with the progression, and I figured, yeah, I can come up with 28. So, I co-write with a couple of people in the area. We're members of the Song Travelers, a group that meets periodically, and we're all in the state of Maryland here. So we get together occasionally, and we were the folks are Anna Rice and Brett Spots, to drop a couple names. And so we were sitting in Anna's living room one Saturday, going, "Well, we're here to write. What are we going to do?" So I played them this song, and I thought it was going to be an instrumental. And when I finished, Anna looked at me and said, "No." I said, "What?" She said, "No." I said, "First of all, that's got to have another melody, and it's got to have some lyrics. This has got to be a vocal song." I said, "Okay, but two conditions. One, the title stays Walking at Midnight, because I wrote it as a walking song. I've written a couple of walking songs. There's something different about walking at night. When you walk at night, your vision gets a little muted and your ears pick up and you hear more stuff, and it's just a different experience." And I said, and the middle part is going to stay instrumental. They said, "Fine, let's do it." So we wrote a verse that day and then played with it over the course of a few months and finally put it all together. And this is Walking at Midnight by Wayne Pearson, Anna Rice, and Brett Spots. Spots. Sorry, Brett. Walking at midnight, out on my own, under the moonlight, chasing me home. Why does it matter? Why do I care? I'm not over here, not over there. Hear my feet fall to the ground. Maybe I'm lost, maybe I can't be found. Once in a lifetime, once in a while, I think about you, it's making me smile. Why does it matter? Why do I care? You're not over here, you're not over there. Looking for daylight round every turn. What do I know? What have I learned? Why does it matter? Why do I care? We're not over here, not over there. maybe we might be then.
Good songs, man.
Wow,
Thank
that was
you.
Fabulous.
Nice stuff.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Fabulous.
And thanks to Anna for convincing me to do that song that way.
Right? Sometimes you need a little push.
Absolutely.
Wayne Pearson. Nice job, man.
Thank you.
And I'm going to go over and find Bunny Barnes. Bunny, you are in the spotlight.
Howdy. Fabulous tunes. Wow, tonight has just been extraordinary music.
Yeah, very good.
Really, really nice. So, I wanted to do a tune for you. I'm performing this coming Friday. I'm opening for Muriel Anderson.
Wow, where?
Yeah, so it's quite an honor for me to. It's probably it's like my fourth or fifth time doing this, but I thank you for giving me the opportunity to practice some tunes before her show. So I wanted to do a tune that's in public domain, Andy.
Yay.
And it was written by Irving Berlin. And it starts really, really sad. It says, I was blue, just as blue as I could be. Every day was a cloudy day for me. Then good luck came knocking at my door. Skies were gray, but they're not gray anymore. So this is when the songs had verses that people didn't really learn. They only learned the chorus. And all those verses got forgotten. And I'm a real big proponent of trying to bring those verses back and getting people to know those verses. I might have to do a CD with the seldom heard verses.
Cool.
So here's Blue Skies. Sad in the beginning and then it gets happy.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
I like watching you guys. I have you on gallery. It's really nice. Thanks. Let me make sure I'm in tune now. So, I can't tell you who wrote this. But I will say that it was written for an opera in 1935. So it's not quite public domain yet. another 5 years, and it will be. But given that it's been 105 degrees on the East Coast even,
Yeah.
I thought this tune was appropriate. It's really nice today. It was really like a real fall day today.
Yeah, it's
But
beautiful.
yesterday, not so much.
Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nicely done.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
I love the sound of that guitar, man.
I love
So
my
I have
maiden.
a nerdy question for you.
Yeah.
What strings do you use on that?
I'm lazy guitar player, and these are Martin Lifespan Extra Light.
Really?
Tommy always razzes me about that. Extra light, we can get some real strings on there. But yeah, it's. I mean, I have arthritis, and I need those extra light strings. But Martin Lifespan, phosphor bronze.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Are they nines or tens?
Are they
11s?
tens?
Tens. Wow.
Tens, yeah.
They don't sound like it. They sound a lot
really?
richer.
Oh,
Rich,
they sound
they're
really
Well,
good.
it's the Maiden. This
Yeah, yeah.
baby is such a good guitar. Best guitar I ever played.
Yeah. Well done, Bunny Barnes.
Thank you so much.
And kudos on
Appreciate it.
opening for Muriel. That's very cool.
Thanks. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, let's go over and we're going to find Mike Berman, who flew in from California. There you are in the spotlight, my friend.
Hey there.
Long
I mean,
time.
I really just came to listen to Bunny. Can I go now?
Yes, but no.
All right. I'll
That's a
do one
fun
for you
guitar.
that the paint's not dry on yet, so give this a try. with a willing mind and a tender heart. A man is doomed right from the start. He can fall in love with a single glance. His tender heart never had a chance. I found love and I found pain, and looking back, it's more or less the same. A tender heart, so easy to deceive when the willing mind wants to believe. Oh, tell me, my friend, how did I do this again? I'm old enough to know by now. The lessons never seem to take, and once again I made the same mistakes. With a willing mind and a tender heart, I have no choice but to fall apart. For the tender heart, love is not a game, but it's the willing mind that always takes the blame. And it's the willing mind that always takes the blame.
Nice. Good
Thank
job.
you. Now, Andy, aren't you going to ask me about this guitar?
I didn't know whether you were going to put it away and pick up another one, but yes.
I'm going to pick up another one now.
Tell me about that guitar, though.
This is called a Soul Tool Laguz. It's made by a luthier in Switzerland. And a friend of mine has another one of them. There's probably about 25 or 30 of them that were ever made. And a friend of mine has another, and I've just always loved that guitar. And so this one came up for sale, so I was able to pick it up. But
that's very cool. P90s, no less, yes?
Yeah. Yeah, they're Swiss-made P90s for what it's worth, but they do sound really good.
Very precise.
Very precise. Very precise. You look at the way this is fitted together, it's kind of amazing.
What kind of wood is that? Is it ash?
No, it's a sort of African mahogany. I forget the name of it. Very, very light. The whole guitar is very light.
Huh.
Which is nice for those of us who don't like to carry around heavy guitar.
Yeah.
All right, so you know what this guitar is. I'm gonna do this song, and I'm gonna dedicate it to Gavin Newsom's press secretary. Her name is Camille Zapata, and she's largely behind the new campaign you've probably seen a lot of. So this is for her. And that's the wrong key. See? Goodbye, California, I'm leaving you now. Headed for a better place I found. Things I loved about you have gone missing somehow. Goodbye, California, goodbye. Every day I hear about somebody getting out. It's just too
hard to live here, they say. Takes everything they've got to pay the rent and gas the car. Well, everywhere they look, they see nothing but decay. So goodbye, California, I'm leaving you now. I'm headed for a better place I've found. Things I loved about you have gone missing somehow. Goodbye, California, goodbye. There isn't any water left, the ground is slowly sinking. There's people living underneath the highways. There's fires burning in the hills, smoke is never lifting. The things we were promised have all gone astray. So goodbye, California. Then the winter rain falls upon the sun-baked ground. I see the red sun melting in the water. So many people, so many shades of brown. As many pathways lie before my son and my daughter. So goodbye to you leavers, I'll stay right here where I am. California, I will surely try live a better life, love my neighbor if I can. Here in California till I die. Goodbye.
Good song.
Thank you.
Mike Berman.
That was on my first CD. You can find it in all the places, and it's called "Goodbye California." So, if you want to hear it again, well,
hello, Mike
complete with steel string, steel guitar played by J.D. Maness. It's got a cool steel guitar part. So,
very cool. Well, thank you all. Mike closed us out for the evening. I'm a little bummed that we started off without getting to hear from Carlin Dent Goodman. There was a technical difficulty on their side. I'm sure she's going to be back next month or soon. But everybody else was in line just as you see them lined up there. So we had Gary Kromirs, Ethan Campbell, Roger Silverberg, Kevin Thomas, Hank Stone, Jacques Dorier, Zach Thomas, Wayne Pearson, Bunny Barnes, and Mike Berman. Thank you, one and all. Great night. Really good talent. A lot of fun. What a treat. Stay safe. Do good.
Thanks
care,
for doing
guys.
this for everybody, Andy.
The treat is ours, Andy.
Thank you, Andy.
Take care, everybody.
Good night.